Hi everybody, Patrick here from vtagtargets.com, link below, a faction of engineering shock electronics. Today I want to show you our standalone target set. Comes with a power supply. You can use an 11.1 LiPo airsoft battery if you'd like. There's two options. Plug in the included DC adapter, or plug in your battery, connect your battery rather, using the two-pin header, two-pin terminal block there. And we've got our sensor, we've got our LED bank for a visual indicator, and we've got our siren for an optional, very loud audio indicator of a hit. So first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to deal with our sensor. Now you can't just leave your sensor up and about. You want to make sure that it has an airtight seal, and you want to adhere it to the target of your choice. So you're going to mount this to whatever target you like. So first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend, for the sake of this video, that this table is the target. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a decent amount of hot glue on the table, and I'm going to push the sensor on it. I'm going to make a seal underneath it. And once I'm done that, I'm going to glue all over top of it. And I'm going to create a seal, and this will protect against the elements. It'll protect against humidity, and that's the most important key here, is humidity. Piezo sensor's worst enemies are piezo sensor's worst enemy is humidity. So once it's fully sealed, I'm going to let it dry, and I'm going to fast forward. Next, I'm going to apply power. I've plugged in the included AC to DC wall adapter, and now I've got power. So there's two modes. The first mode is it's called short mode, and that means that you can essentially hit this as fast as you like. The siren is very loud, so you might want to muffle it unless this is being used temporarily outdoors. You can muffle it with a sock. If I hit the table, now on the fly, if I'd like, what I can do is I can switch the jumper. Now, currently the jumper, there's a little jumper on the right side of the board. I'll give a close-up in a minute, and it's labeled A/B. The middle and bottom pins are shorted using the jumper right now to select A. I can do it on the fly if I'd like, or I can do it during power off. I'm going to switch to B, so I'll do that now. And this is long mode. So I'll hit the target, and of course it stays on for much longer. You don't need for this to be connected to a target. If you like, you can have your hand. You can create essentially a pad where you have to hit with your hand to create an indicator. You don't have to use bullets if you don't want to, but it is compatible with airsoft pellets. It's compatible with paintballs. It's compatible also with low impact Nerf. You just need to adhere this to something that's other than a rock, something that has the ability to handle just a little bit of vibration. You can use metal, as long as you create that airtight seal on the bottom and on the top, because metal might, if you touch metal, and then essentially the electrical signals coming off the body will couple to the sensor if it's not insulated with glue. So if I want to hit the table really hard with my hand, or if I hit it with a pellet, it will go off. Now, here's another thing. You don't have to have the siren in, or you don't have to have the LED bank in. You can remove one or the other, and just have a visual indicator versus a visual and audio indicator, or you can just have an audio indicator and not a visual one. I do prefer short mode, particularly because I value my hearing, but as well you can get a visual sense every time you hit the target. It's very, very fast, so you can use it with a semi-automatic airsoft rifle if you wish, or shoot paintballs as fast as you want. It'll indicate it every time. So it's very simple to use. What I'm going to do right now is I'll quickly show you the jumper up ahead, up above, sorry, down below, and I'll show you the alternative power terminal. So there's two terminals left: V+, essentially your power supply pin, your positive power supply pin, and ground, GND. So what you want to do is you want to use your battery. You can use a 9-volt battery with a 9-volt connector if you'd like. 9-volt batteries are pretty terrible for power purposes. An 11.1 LiPo would be great. You can use unit will operate from 7 to 12 volts, no higher than 12, no lower than 7. So connect your positive power supply to the V plus terminal and your DC negative wire to the ground terminal, and you're off to the races. Now look at this. This is the Siren connector. Plugs in right there. This is the 2-pin jump or 3-pin jumper. Shorting the middle and bottom, or middle and left from this perspective, is selecting A, and shorting the top and middle is B. B is a long mode, A is short mode. Now on the back, let's just say your sensor gets destroyed. You can order more from us if you'd like, no problem. The sensor itself is connected here. V minus connects to the black wire. V plus connects to the red wire, so that's vibrator plus, vibrator minus, and the LED bank. There's an L plus on the left, and L plus on the right, or L minus on the right. So red to the left, black to the right, and that's really all there is. It comes completely everything connected, with exception to the power supply. The power supply that's included is 9 volts, 1 amp, and you simply plug that power supply in right here. So check us out at vtagtargets.com. We've got target practice systems galore. We've even got a very neat tactical set coming out called the Spider. Really hope you take the time to watch the video on that. If you own an arena, we'd love to talk to you. Paintball, airsoft, Nerf, archery. We'd love to talk to you because we can outfit you with a very awesome target practice system. This is a standalone target, not much to it. But it's relatively inexpensive, so you can purchase a few of them. This set does come with 2 piezo sensors, so if you want to mount your sensor to 2 different targets, all you need to do is tape up the target plug and leave it and mount the board elsewhere. Or if a sensor by chance gets destroyed, you're too rough with it, or you pluck a wire, you'll have an extra backup. So thanks everyone, appreciate your time. I hope you check out vtagtargets.com, the link is below. Have a great day.